Hi everyone, and welcome to this first unit of the Computer Science 1 course, which is focused on Introduction to Programming. And in this video we are going to see some foundations of programming in order to learn how this discipline can be carried out. Things of programming need some kind of definition. So first of all, we are going to see what is an algorithm. Think as a recipe in which we have ingredients and we have some steps that we have carried out in order to achieve some result. An algorithm is very similar to a recipe, since we need to provide specific instructions that should be carried out in order to achieve some result. In this case, the algorithm is the way in which we need to put some input as data, for example, and take this data, such as some instructions, and obtain some result. In this picture, you can see a summary, a view of what an algorithm is. Then, computers are very good following instructions that we can provide by means of algorithms. But we need some kind of language to speak with the computers in order to they understand what we want to do. In this case, a program is an algorithm that is written in a specific language that a computer can understand. So, computers are in charge of processing these programs in order to achieve some results. And basically, a program is a sequence of instructions written in a particular language in order to solve a task. These tasks can be of different type of tasks, such as numeric calculus, graphics generation, and so on. In this case, computers can solve tasks in a way more easy and more fast than humans, such as, for example, counting words in a text. We'll see some of these examples in next lessons of this course. But basically, we need to have some kind of programming language that is called high-level programming language, in which we need to specify some kind of instructions in order to these computers can understand the programs. So basically, a programming language of high level defines some kind of operators and some programming structures that should be followed in order to specify these instructions. As an example, here you have an example of programming instruction in which we want to multiply some values and store this value into another, let's say, another C, for example. In this case, we define imperative languages that are those that we are going to use in this course, since imperative language has instructions in some order. But there are other types of languages, such as logic and functional, that are out of the scope of this course. So basically, programming is the discipline to solve problems by using some code written in a specific language, and it's important to test this program running it in a computer in order to check the correct result. But programming is much more of writing simple code. It's about creativity in order to think which is the best solution for a problem. In addition, it's also about motivation for learning the language and also for learning how to improve the efficiency and the programming style, and also critical thinking in order to test the program and think about those situations that can cause errors. So take this advice into account, because the only way of learning programming is program and doing a lot of exercises. There is not any other way of learning this discipline. So, as much as exercises you can do to test, as much as you learn in programming. And there are basically two types of high-level programming languages that can be used for specifying the instructions to the computer. One type is interpreted languages that basically translates the instructions that we provide into instructions that the CPU understand and can execute. And another type of languages are compiled languages that need to translate the code that we write into some code of compiled code that can understand the machine. But at the end, the algorithm that we write is quite similar, only changes some kind of syntax. In case of compiled languages, we have some very popular languages such as Java or C. And in case of interpreted languages, there are other popular languages such as Python or JavaScript. So in this video, we have seen the basis of programming and programming languages in order to understand what is the objective that we need to achieve in order to become a programmer. Thanks for watching.